Welcome back to episode 5 here from the 10x server on the Egypt account. It is now day 15 on the server, and we should be around the halfway mark, depends how long the server is going to drag out. Construction plan is here under 3 hours, and we just took our VV here today. So this VV we took, we used like 4 small up hammers or so to clear it, and yeah, still only gym with this, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a hammer. But I'm not completely sure though. But yeah, so we're looking pretty good in this department. Otherwise, news from the account, we got 4 new villages since yesterday. We achieved 3 villages, I'm pretty sure it's D7, 8 and 9. Probably just going to be some more Deff towns. And then we also achieved the large trainer back again, so we're going to have that active here in a few hours or so. Besides that, started a few more H1 villages, the C8 and C9 for some more Deff. Other news in the account, I mean, we lost a lot of troops here. Yeah, during the night, just after I recorded the last update in the last episode. So we are now down to this, 212k Ash Wardens. We would have had at least 350k if we didn't lose some Deff last night. And then obviously lost a lot of horses here, both the Anhor guards and the chariots. So we're down a good chunk here, but we should recover pretty fast. Just take a look at the hospital here. We had to heal around, yeah, like 60 million worth of troops. Take a look at some of these, how big they actually are. Go into the village here. This had like 62 hours queue earlier today. Now it's down to only 46 hours. So yeah, just see how big the loss actually were. Gonna show the report here in a bit as well. Show the training. This is all the hospital. We stopped all the normal queues after the hit to just do all the hospital here, focusing on that, and you can see how long the queues are here, right? And just started queues again, normal queues here again earlier today. So yeah, I mean, looking pretty good. Let's just jump straight into some reports. First to some Reddit reports, and then we're gonna get into the defending of the orb from the Gym Alliance. The first one here is from Chuck Norris hitting this guy, Griffith from the G Alliance. Really bad trade. Egypt Hammer is pretty weak. But yeah, he said he scouted this guy, did this all at home, then decided to take it. Looks like he wanted to achieve it, but went horribly wrong. So yeah, he lost his hammer here. And there's some small pictures. Got the hammer here from Jim. This Judex guy on Slave Sister. I think they had like 800k diff in here, so they almost didn't lose anything. Yeah, nice to kill this. Feel this chicken hunting some off here from Hamza. This was one of our neighbors. We achieved one of his villages. I think more actually, a few of them. And then he started to attack us with this hammer. And then we asked Phyllis Chicken if he could clear it. He cleared it, and then I think we got it down to like 50 pop or so. But yeah, nice catches. Basically some free off points, almost 0 losses here. And then we have this one from, I'm not sure how I should pronounce this, Pisani from our alliance, killing some off troops here, some mercenary and a few horses. A nice report here. Then we bought this hammer from Emmer from the Rice alliance on Michael Jackson. I don't have the full report here, but another fine hammer to wall here. Not a lot of siege though, so not the best hammer you could have. And then well, this hammer on Polo Loco from Desi. I'm not sure if this was in the orb or not, but yeah, really small hammer here, Walt. Yeah, it definitely was in the orb then. And then Freak Show here, one of his side hammers, probably like his number 10 hammer or so. But yeah, dead hammer, and he did get a report. Then next one here, IMW team here following up and getting Walt as well. Just a really small hammer here, basically just here for the Kata waves. And then probably the biggest hit yet on this server from, I'm not sure you should pronounce the Russian name, hitting Devasu. They picked a lot of targets here from the Gym Alliance, and I think we defended, yeah, almost all of them. Managed to wall off a nice amount of hammers. So big hammer, 15k rams. This is almost all of our death here. I think we sent 250k Ash Wardens, and this is more or less all our horses and our hero here. So we got a lot of diff points here, also a lot of casualties, and this is why we had to heal so many troops here. just see the losses here. And this was just the first hammer, and removing 370k Deff, basically halving the Deff in here. Then another hammer here from football team, pretty decent hammer, and then obviously killed a lot of more Deff here, like what's that, half the remaining Deff. So some more points for us. And then we also want this one, just a little small hammer, again just here for the kata waves, I suppose. So I managed to get a lot of Deff points, and we're going to show that in a bit. And after they walled the other hammer here before this, they revived hero in this hammer, and then zeroed Cruella's capital here. Only managed to kill half of it. I think we had like 30k slaves in here from our spawn village, but it's not like we cared much about those. So killed one of the big hammers, and then half of the other big hammer they have. So because it's decent. Then another hammer here, probably from the trainer Pololoco as well. I suppose that's pretty decent size. Almost 3k rams and some katas here as well. If we take a look at like the Deff points and such, top 10 this week. It's basically us and Slave Sister that defended the two targets that we hit. So we got like over 500k Deff points, and Slave Sister got a bit more. They sent just a shitload of slaves to the other target. There got a lot of Deff points in here. We should be number 2. Yeah, it's only Slave Sister above us at the moment. So that's looking real nice. Otherwise, some general stats, I suppose. As usual, still number 3 here and 11 so far. Off here, whatever diff. Obviously fell a lot of ranks with all the troops lost. But we should climb here again real fast. And then CP for day 6. And so far, number 8. But yeah, that was just a little update for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. It is now day 16 on the server, and time for a little short update here. Not too much happened today, so we're just gonna go over this quickly. News from the account, I mean, not too much actually. We lost a village since yesterday, just because we gave up the trainer to one of the defenders from the Alliance. So we still have space here for 3 villages. Hopefully gonna be doing some achieving here during the night or tomorrow. To get back on track here. Otherwise, we've mainly just been queuing troops today. We've all been really busy with work and stuff, so we haven't been playing too much today. So I guess that's just the main update, more or less. This is how the queues are looking. Pretty good. Could extend some horse queue here a bit more, otherwise it's pretty nice. More or less finished. Everything in hospital. Still have a bit here in BO2, but that should be done tomorrow, so that's gonna be nice. And then some troop counts here. Slaves here, 170k, Ash Wardens almost hitting 360k. Then we have some scouts here, and then Enhorguard 40k, and chariots 55k. And hammer here just still chilling. And then I have only like 3 reports I can show you. First one here is from one of the guys from the TE Alliance, Rubber. He walled on, I can't remember who exactly, on some artifact here. I think he faked more or less all our artifacts. I know he faked our small diet and large trainer, which we both defended, but this hit before the fakes not landed, so it was like whatever. But yeah, walled this, which was pretty fine. Then we walled a little something here from this guy, another guy from G Alliance on the chickens. Then Cruella here ghosted a bit from one of the gym players, managing to kill 60k bows, 22k Stebby here, and a nice amount of siege. A real nice ghosting here from Cruella. Could have been nice if he actually sent this as an attack, so we killed all the troops here, but who cares? This hammer is more or less just useless now. That is really nice report from them. Otherwise, I don't have too much to show you. We haven't got any Deff points since yesterday, so it's still at this, at 2nd place this week. We're gonna get a top 3 medal tomorrow. He is probably the same as yesterday as well. 311. Deff here number 21, probably got a few ranks since yesterday. And here's CP, 8 and 8. So that's a bit of whatever. But just a little, really small update for today. Hopefully gonna be a bit more to show tomorrow. It is now day 17 on the server, and a little update again here. So since yesterday we got 5 new villages, I believe. This is just being the E villages here. We achieved all these villages just for one guy, which gave us a lot of pop and probably just gonna be some more Deff villages. Finish all the fields in the villages here again, and yeah, probably gonna start Deff in at least some of these villages tomorrow. Just gonna be slaves for phyzie. Other than that, yeah, we have some queues here looking pretty good for the night. Otherwise, we started on doing some smithy here. We will be transitioning into slaves here one of the next few days or so. Just pure slaves and probably still the horses as well. Just for phyzie mainly. If we take a look at the troop number itself, it looks like this now: 260k slaves, 462k ash wardens, 28k scouts, 56k Enhor guards, and 72k charioteer. So everything looking really good here. Just slow and steady. Besides the chiefing, we have just mainly been building troops, doing parties and such. So yeah, another chill day, which is always nice to have here on 10x. Besides that, I have a few reports I can show you. Nothing really insane. First one here, we walled a hammer here from what's his name? Port Alundra, hitting one of the chickens. One of the capitals here, I see, since it's Cutter 16, they have a 60 cap. Yeah, I mean, small up hammer here, I guess. Walled. We walled some Steppy here from Freak Show. They scouted Falcons here, and I think they saw all of the hammer home, which was probably like 150k clubs and GK katas and so. Yeah, they spotted the attack in time, got some Deff in here, moved the hammer, and yeah, profit. Did a pretty big amount of losses, but it's really nice to remove this, yeah, what do you want to call it, the ghost hammer. Then we walled the hammer here. I'm not sure why the attacker name is not in the screenshot, that's pretty weird. But yeah, what's this? 70k mercs, 30k stepper, and a bit of siege here. Walled that pretty hard. I think it was like on a 12-hour walk or something, so they had good time to actually gather some Deff in here. 555k Deff, most of them being slaves, but yeah, they also did the work really fine here, so another good report. And then we have two big reports here in the end. Cruella attacked one of the villages here from Freak Show. This was a forward village, basically in between Cruella's villages, just to fuck with them. Didn't actually use this hammer much, I believe. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, Cruella finally, manned up and attacked this village. Sadly, I'm not sure sadly, but they defended with the hammer, which I'm pretty sure saved their asses. Otherwise, they would probably went through and, I'm guessing for them looks, achieving it. But yeah, this was the first attack, really nice up hammer here. Obviously they have some really good troops there to defend with, so this is really hard to actually kill at home. And besides the troops there, they had a few stuff here. 100k phalanx and 85k H1 here and a bit of a zoo. All doing really nice job. 460k Deff, and after this, actually the same second, they hit with some steppy here, killing almost the remaining of the hammer, and yeah, some of the Deff here as well. Almost clearing it, but not completely. So instead they lost a hammer and a ghost hammer here. Basically nothing in the meaning of they still have the village and they can just rebuild it and get more Deff in here. So yeah, not the best trade I've seen, but nice try though from Cruella here. Besides that, what can I show you? Pretty much, I guess, popping up to number 6 here. The server of the week reset here in 30 minutes, so we are most likely gonna get a second medal here. It's always nice to have. And some general stats here. Respirate, we're up to number 2 again now. Probably something with us getting 5 villages today. So far 12 off here, whatever. Deff up to number 17 now, and here's CP per day 7, and so far number 8. But yeah, that was just your update for today and for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode.